Welcome everybody to another episode of Dated Faded Worn Vintage. It's your man Barry, aka B-Mac. We are live and direct with Casa Vintage. I have my buddies Adam and A.R here, and we're gonna get to talk a little bit of vintage, get to know these guys, check out the shop. www.datedfadedworn.com is gonna be all information for guests, vendors for our events, and even if you wanna get an interview, contact us on the website. All right, so we got Adam right here, and we got A.R.
Hello.
If somebody's not here and they're seeing you guys online, what do you want them to see or feel when they come into the shop?
That's a good question.
I want these kids to understand what it was like back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like,
to relive the 90s.
Because a lot of kids were born in the 2000s and up, which they don't get to see all the cool prints, all the, you know what I'm saying,
all over prints,
all that cool stuff.
Adam, what got you into Casa Vintage?
I mean, I've always been into fashion. I didn't realize there was money in it until we did our first show, right? And bro, I was like, we were racked up, bro.
How did the name come about?
I was really just posting like all my thrift finds, and I was telling him, I was like, man, what should I call it?
It just popped in my head.
I didn't find no font generator. Like, I did it all on my phone. I was like, you know what's gonna look just like the Martin font.
Right.
And I had to do that all on my phone.
What about you, AR?
So every time we would rock something, we would go places and things, and people would be like, oh, where'd you get that? Or how, where do you find that? And then eventually I was just like, I told him like, bro, let's turn it into a business, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and around those times we were talking about 2015, 2016, what exactly were y'all looking for? I know like now there's a little bit of everything. Were y'all looking for like NASCAR? Were y'all looking for champion jerseys?
Nah,
there was tons of stuff I passed up on, bro.
Really?
Like, I could remember passing up on a like Raider starter satin jacket. I know them hoes go for some bread.
Yeah.
But like speaking so blunt.
You know what I was digging for? Denim jackets.
Denim jackets.
At that time, denim, you know what I'm saying, it was going hard. So.
You got like a lot of toys here, Wheaties boxes, and I know that's a little bit different from the apparel side. What got you all into even collecting those things like that?
On the cool, bro, we just went to a garage sale and found them all.
Yeah.
Seriously. We just grabbed all of them. We're like, hey, bro, this
came
shit
from a
cool.
garage sale.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
All of that. But I mean, he's the one who picked it up, though.
I'm a basketball fan, so like,
Okay.
But the first toy we ever had would probably be that rod.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh
rod, man.
I want to give a shout out here to Adam, A.R.
Yes, sir.
We are here. Shout out to Casa Vintage. Shout out to Mesquite, Texas.
Shout out to Dallas.
Yeah.
The whole vintage train station. datedfadedworn.com for more information. All right, we are here at Casa Vintage with A.R.
Yes, sir.
A.R. is going to show us some of his dated, faded, worn favorite pieces, as well as some other things that means a lot to him and what got him doing what he's doing right here. So let's get right into it, A.R.
All right, so to start off, I'm gonna just show off what I'm wearing. The Taz means a lot to me because when I was growing up, that's all I had was just collecting tabs from day one and stuff like that. We could go into the other pieces. I know a lot of people hype up these t-shirts, the rap tees, I guess you would call it. Of course you can't go wrong. The reason why I like it a lot too is because it's music and I do music myself, so Tupac's a big part of the culture and stuff like that. So this is just a few pieces. Next piece would be like this Mariah Carey, Boys II Men. I'm a huge fan of R&B. Listen to R&B almost on a daily basis. So I see.
On that note, I actually got a Boys II Men rap tee from them.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's a dope piece. This Dennis Rodman, like I said, man, a huge fan of basketball. But this one means it's kind of special to me because when I first started thrifting and all that stuff, I won this on a bid at a Goodwill with other like little figurines and stuff like that. And so, just to come up, something cool like that was, what matters the most.
You got two faces on there too.
Yeah.
You can get like the hooping Rodman and then the crazy Rodman, right?
Yes, and then, you got the trap phone note here just in case, don't forget where you came from. I always have something to remind you where you came from. So. That's all that matters. You know?
Alright, cool.
Yes, sir.
I do appreciate you, man.
You already know my boy B-Mac.
Anything you want to say?
Just follow us, man. Casa Vintage. Follow Data Faded Warren. 417 North Bryan Belline, Mesquite, Texas. That's where our address is. Feel free to come by, check us out anytime.
All right, we are still here at Casa Vintage, and we have Adam here.
Yes, sir. Yes,
and,
sir.
Adam's gonna show off some of his favorite dated, faded, worn pieces, and what got him into this all.
This Biggie Smalls Memorial Team.
Wow.
Now this one is thrashed, as you can see. Stitched, everything. The fade is perfect on this. The back is what sets it off. Bone colors. And I've always wanted a Biggie. You know, those are kind of hard to come by. I mean, you got the Pogs, you got the, you know, the Bulls. But I mean, it's always tough to come across a Biggie. And you'd be surprised by what I paid for this.
All right. It's up to you. It's up to
$25.
Ooh.
I wore this shirt probably 3 times in a row. But I washed it, don't worry. Just because I love this shirt so much. And this is a Tribe Called Quest.
Right. That's a dope
Another rare one, single stitch on a Brockham tag. And the last but not least, of course, I don't think I'll ever let this one go. The Queen of Tejana, Selena. Boom. Not alone just because she's, you know, Hispanic or, you know, because she makes music, but she's from Texas.
We got Adam here, and he just showed off his favorite dated, faded, worn tees, and he has been a consistent vendor.
Yeah.
Casa Vintage themselves have been a consistent vendor of dated, faded, worn, and much more to come. They'll be in Houston. That wraps up another episode of Dated, Faded, Worn Vintage. I want to appreciate Adam here.
Appreciate you, bro.
AR.
Appreciate you, bro.
Special shout out to Casa Vintage, Mesquite, Texas, the Vintage Trading Station at www.datedfadedworn.com. So much more to come into the next episode. Peace.
Yes, sir.